Bro, let's just get straight to it. I can't believe we actually haven't spoken about this on the podcast yet. Forest.
I mean, it hadn't happened.
Yeah, I know, but it feels like so long ago. It feels like months ago, years ago, that it had happened to us.
Literally last podcast I go, I mean, you're like, you need to lose by 3 goals and they need to win by like 3 goals.
I know, man. I got tweeted that clip so many times. I was sat here like really smug, like, yeah, we got it. What I do hate it when people say stuff like, oh, you jinxed it. I'm like, no, don't blame this on me, man. Like, There's 11 people on the pitch. Well, 22, but like, I'm sure what I said didn't affect any of the players.
I'm sure they haven't all listened to the podcast and gone like, oh no, he's jinxed us.
Yeah.
And it's like when people, so as soon as Leeds got promoted, every single person in my Twitch chat was just like, oh, they're going straight back down next season. I was like, that doesn't, like, you saying that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. People have been like obviously sending me loads of memes, like trying to like get on my nerves, but it's like nothing you'll say will make me feel any worse than what's actually happened. So for those who don't know, who don't follow football, my team, Nottingham Forest, didn't make the playoffs in spectacular fashion. So we're in the playoffs since Boxing Day until literally the last minute of the game on the final day of the season.
The last minute.
Yeah, we needed a point to guarantee the playoffs. Okay, 1 point.
So a draw.
A draw, yeah. And no matter what happens in any other game, we need to secure a draw. And if we don't get a draw, and if we lose and Swansea win, we need to keep it under I think it was a 5 or 6 goal swing. And it turns out Swansea won 4-1 and we lost 4-1. So Swansea made it to the playoffs on goal difference by 1 goal, I think. I mean, the fourth goal for Forest, we were on your stream, I was watching it. That goal there was literally because of we were like going for broke, pretty much. It would have been 3-1. And even on 3-1 though, we wouldn't have gone up because they had Swansea scored more goals than us.
Well, Swansea were playing against 10 men the whole time as well.
They were playing against 10 men. I want to quickly, fair play to Swansea for getting there, but I want to send out a message of hate to Stoke and Reading. Like, come on, neither of you have got anything to play for, as far as I know. Definitely Stoke didn't. Not sure about Reading. I don't think they did.
You were playing Stoke.
We were playing Stoke. Swansea were playing Reading. Reading went down to 10 men. Why?
Well, as you said, they had nothing to play for.
Yeah. So why then? Why?
So you only really have the message of hate for Stoke.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you can't expect one team to lose and the other team to win 4-1.
No,
and then say they're the same, not playing for anything.
I'm saying if Stoke are trying so hard, why aren't Reading trying so hard? Either you both do trash, or Anyway, I want to send Stoke City fans watching this. Why are you trying so hard, man? And James McLean. Why were you trying so hard? He was literally playing the best game of his life after they've been struggling all season, man. It was awful. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to Forest ever. And there's been many bad times at Forest recently. I just can't believe it. Like, we just needed a point, man. And the worst thing is, that the goal what we spoke about against Derby, where Forest player just fouled the guy for no reason, he scored a free kick. If that doesn't go in, we're in the playoffs. We've conceded a last minute goal in like every game since the start after Corona. It's getting ridiculous. And the worst part about it is, I know the Premier League was ended yesterday, but did you see the semi-final?
I didn't see it, but
Swansea beat.
I know the score.
Swansea beat Brentford 1-0.
I saw the highlights.
Yeah, and then Swansea got Swansea beat Brentford. Brentford got a player sent off as well.
Yeah,
and it's like they're going to go to Brentford at home, and I'm pretty sure, hopefully Brentford can do it. But if Swansea beat Brentford, how much more mad I'm going to be, and especially if they get promoted.
They were battering them as well.
Yeah, bro. If they get promoted, I'm going to think, what the hell? Like, literally, that could have been Forest. Like, it's a nightmare. But what I will say is, for any Forest fans listening, or anyone who cares about the Championship, if they do sack the manager, I will never go again, because he's literally the best thing that's happened to the club in so long. And it's been his first season. We didn't deserve to get the playoffs before the season started. So to get rid of him now would be ridiculous. So if they do that, I'll never go to a game for at least.
That whole day of Championship football was just the most insane thing in the world.
Yeah, and I wasn't worried about Forest at all.
No,
at all until like the 70th minute.
Yeah, they weren't in the equation.
Yeah, we were losing.
You had West Brom, Fulham, and Brentford all playing for second.
Yeah,
and it was literally a case of like West Brom just need a point.
Yep.
Well, no, sorry, they need a point if Brentford lose, but it was literally like 1 point between each of them. So it was like if West Brom lose and Fulham win, fourth place could get second and get straight promoted. But then every single team went 1-0 down.
Yeah.
All 3 of those teams went 1-0 down. It was just,
no one wanted it, bro.
It was absolutely terrifying, because I wanted West Brom to go up for a mate, and it was like seeing seeing them struggle and then go 2-1 up, and I was like, yeah, I was screaming on stream, and then obviously 2-2.
Yeah.
Oh, it was painful.
Yeah, I was sat watching your stream, just enjoying life. You said, "I'll jump on the stream," so I came on happy. I was like, "This is fine." Forest were losing 1-0, then it was 1-1.
I feel guilty for that. Someone in my chat was like, it's your fault that they
You never brought me on.
Yeah, it was like you jinxed Randolph. I was like, oh, not this again, but I kind of do feel it a little bit.
Yeah, I get you. But now, so even at 1-1, and we scored 1-1. Then it was 2-1. It's like, it's 2-1, but it's all right. And then Swansea score 4-1, and I'm like, this actually can happen now. And then it's just a massive implosion. I just don't get how teams do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you go into a game needing a point? How can you lose? It doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, Brentford lost.
Yeah, I know.
If they had won, they would have got straight promoted.
It's even more.
And now they're bottling it. No team in third ever gets promoted.
Nah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
So
it's always sixth, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Swansea are going to do it, man.
Is the game tonight? The other game?
It must be, right?
Yeah, I assume so.
It can't be. Yeah.
I really want it to be a Fulham Brentford final. I think that'd be so entertaining.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's going to be Swansea Cardiff.
Yeah,
watch it be Swansea Cardiff, man.
We relegated Charlton. Feels bad.
Yeah,
I actually do feel bad for that because as much as like
exactly, you had nothing to play for.
We had nothing to play for except pride.
No, it doesn't exist.
But it's also it's mainly just because obviously we did our charity matches at Charlton. I feel a little bit of like I feel like I owe them a little bit.
Yeah, you're never gonna get a game there again now. Does minimum playing?
He can't play.
Back off.
Unless he says he doesn't support Leeds.
yeah. Unless he changes clubs.